Telling truth in all things. Delivered by Source through Rene Avery, Messenger. We stand in truth in all things. We are telling what we are hearing and knowing. There is within the universe that which causes one to wonder who and when, to seek and to become. This series is to be aware and discover your place within yourself. It is an investigation into reality and where to go with it. This series is on the significance of 2012, the challenges and changes. It is presented by the Los Lunas Dowsers Association. Part 5, looking to see the universe in growth.
By the way, none of us stay in our bodies when we're sleeping. Do you know that? Yeah. Our body needs the rest. Our soul doesn't. So it's out doing its thing. And so you're getting the...
That's where I was going. And what I was up to.
Yeah, you're checking things out. Hey, anybody need help over there? Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just so passed out, I don't even think about it.
Yeah. let me see if there's anything to know regarding those trips you're taking. Child of light and love, what we see is this. 2 things you're especially interested in to be sure that everything is done. One of them is that Mother Earth herself is being attended. You love her very deeply and that she's being attended. Do you see? Can you feel that? Feel your heart. Put your hand on your heart chakra. Feel her. Feel her. What does it feel like?
It feels loving. It feels loving.
Close your eyes and tell us what it feels like.
Just peaceful.
Yeah. Feel like crying?
I kind of feel it.
Guess what? Yeah, you can feel her. You're an earth tender. And you're checking on her to be sure she's okay with what's happening. Okay? Let's see what else you're doing. Child of light and love, what we see is this. You're also one that wants to make sure that the people on earth plane understand where they're going. You're part of a committee that keeps saying, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, trying to attend the fear that could cause a lot of damage. Go in peace. So you're part of a committee that keeps from the panic on earth happening for people who are not really connected. Okay? And so when you're going out like that, just going, I'm going to work.
Just what?
Just go, I'm going to work. That's all, you know. Sleep a little more during the day, rest a little more at night.
We lined up to come on this planet. Can you explain what that means?
Let's see. We here see it's a goodness to understand that those who were wanting to come into Earth plane to cause the turning are ones who are very excited. Most of them are what you would call light workers, and they were ones who were given priority. Man, knowing what was going to go on, was one who also thought it would be a good thing, but when told what it was really about, chickened out. And so we see that man's spirit is one who was given priority because it's his place to turn, to learn, to grow. The light were those who were come to help. So all you had to do was volunteer and get in the lottery. Go in peace.
Are there a certain number of people that are allowed to be on a planet at a time?
We see enough not to overwhelm the planet. With that kind of energy, it could overwhelm. There have been more than ever before in Earth plane, and they've always been here helping with something. We see that what the selection of God was, not about who and what you were or how powerful you are, but the wanting. As a matter of fact, we've always had them. We've always had light workers or angelics working, always, in Earth plane for whatever. They come in with jobs to do, things to influence and so forth, but it's God directive. It's not somebody with a committee doing it, or you are, angelic, so you go do this. It doesn't work that way. But when this was coming up, there was a God imperative to help Mother Earth in her evolution. As a matter of fact, our whole solar system is doing it. And that's why we've got this kind of crazy energy going on. I have so many people, including myself, with the drama around me going, what is going on? But it's all that change all at one time. And our whole planetary system is going closer to the middle of the Milky Way, the constellations and stuff that we're in. And that's why you can really feel the energy raising too. It's not just what's happening with millennium, but that as well. We all do that transition in the universe. Our energy gets higher and higher and higher. You know, Mother Earth is an entity. First time I talked to her, I cried my eyes out. She was so beautiful and so loving. Everything around us is alive and going to higher and higher expression. And so your being here had to do with your really, really wanting to be here. You were not on a sidebar. There's so much change going on that at one time that people can't handle it. I mean, it's just overwhelming. Light workers are handling it pretty well. They still get a little strange. I mean, we're affected by it. But man's spirit, unfortunately, doesn't have the spiritual background or feeling yet to help that consciousness not take over. And so I have, a lot of people going, I'm near nervous breakdown. No, you're not. I just think you are. Come on. It's like that. And so if you know anybody that's going through that, don't agree with them. Because suddenly we agree with them and now we're in trouble. Just hang on there. Everything comes out great. Don't worry, and it'll help. They just need they need balance. Yeah, that's true, balance. But they need some assurance because everybody around them is doing the same thing. Yeah, so it's an interesting time, And I don't know about you, but I'm very entertained about it. And that's why we're here.
We are our soul, which has infinite energy. However, our physical body is still getting tired because our soul is out here doing everything. We have permission to say, hey, I need a break. So we can ask for that.
Absolutely.
I really don't want to go out and work tonight. I want my body to be nice and rested.
There's the other thing to remember, too, if you meditate. And there's a way to meditate that's not hard at all. And it was what I was taught, and I love it. I'm not saying other meditation isn't okay. It's just really easy. Figure out where's a beautiful place for you, whether it's out of the world or not. It doesn't matter. And once a day, sit down and go there. It's yours. In the universe, it's yours. No one can come there unless you invite them. And now you just play. And guess what? We'll go into meditation easily. It's really fun.
And we forget we want to be so useful and of service. That's what we do as light workers and whatever workers we want to embrace. And we forget that we do have that right. So we're feeling that really tired and exhausted.
It'd be hard to work in earth plane without an earth body, And it's a beautiful tool. I was told that if you put into a computer what our bodies can do, it would cover the earth. Yeah, it's a beautiful gift. We are 9 dimensions now in our universe. And what determines that is vibration.
Right.
So if your vibration happens to be very spiritual and loving and so forth, and you're not afraid, the higher up that goes. But we're all existing at the same time in the same place. Do you see? So Mother Earth, right now, could be in 9 dimensions. I don't know, I haven't asked. She might be in 3, she might be in 2, we don't know. You could be in 9, and you're sitting right next to her. You're in your reality, choose to be here, and she's in a 12 or 14, if that existed at that time. And so they all exist. I was told they interlock with one another. And so they all exist at one time. Depending on your vibration, energy, and where you choose to be, you could be any one of those places. Yes?
Can you please talk about black holes?
Sure.
What they are?
Scary?
Well, no, not even scary. No, I'm just curious because I think it goes into another dimension.
No.
Or that it's another part, so I'd like clarity.
Actually, every how do we put this? What do we call ourselves? Every solar system, it's by solar system, has a black hole. Yeah. And what that's about is that solar systems are like like a body. They exist as a body, okay, in the universe. And so every solar system has its own dynamic, and we're a part of that, and Mother Earth and everything's a part of it. If there's a black hole, it means you've got negativity going on in that solar system. And it all goes into one place together, and that's the black hole. The more negativity we have in our solar system, the bigger it gets. until it eats us. Now that sounds pretty scary unless you understand what it's about. It's like a washing machine. Everything gets in there and it gets crunched up and everything, and it goes, spit that out, get it out, get it out, the whole solar system. And then it goes out again and creates again without the negativity.
Science has found out that in the very center of the black hole is light. So when things collapse in and there's the cleansing process and it goes through light.
So it's a way to allow evolution to happen when the negativity gets so much that it starts drawing. Like energy attracts like energy. And it starts drawing and overcomes the light, then it does that, and it's a way to get rid of the negativity to start over again. So if everybody take your seat, close your eyes, and we'll get a close on it. Let's see what higher guidance wants to do. We here see it's a goodness for all of you to close your eyes and remember who you are. You were here in Earth Plane because you chose to, not because you had to. And we see that all of you are on your pathway, even though it seems maybe not. And to understand that the Earth is in transition, and this is true, and not one of you will not make it. Go in peace. Okay? Keep on keeping on, guys.